What's up, traders? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option. Well, we're done with the FOMC. I'm going to talk about what happened with the SPX and the other major indexes. We're going to look at the VIX. We're going to talk about the bond market, and I'm actually going to show you something interesting going on in crypto. So with that, let's dig in. All right, everybody. Fed came out, kept things as is. Powell, pretty neutral, didn't say a lot. We closed near the highs, but not at the highs. And all in all, for SPX, pretty another inside day. That's 3 in a row of kind of inside movement. But with the Fed past us and us rallying on that news, I believe that sets us up bullish for the rest of the week. Let's look at some things to confirm this, though. All right, starting with bonds. They found a floor. They got over $88 in TLT. So the bond market seems to have cleared up a little bit near term. IEF also looking quite fine. All right, not great, but all right. VIX, absolutely crushed on Wednesday. My futures term structure really flat now. VIX and that May future look like they're about to flip, and the whole curve looks like it's going to flatten up potentially by Friday. Last but not least, we have the Russell 2000. It closed the day up nicely. Continues to look relatively strong. I like the Russell higher going forward. So all of those pieces, the Russell, the VIX, and bonds, are saying SPX looks all right. Where is the weakness coming from? Apple closed off the lows, but still looks really, really soft. And then the news on Google. My. I actually think the Google news is more bearish Apple. Apple comes out and says that they're not going to investigate their own search. What are they investing in other than buying their own stock, people? That is my big question. And the answer is it doesn't appear to be very much. Google, totally different start of fears. Could make it down to 144. But I think Apple maybe setting up for some long-term underperformance relative to the other major mega caps. So that brings me to Bitcoin. Had another nice day, has been on a run. And now I want to show you something from Amber Data. This is Amber Data Derivatives. This is a look at Bitcoin option prices going back to May of 2021. And I want you to notice how low prices are. We've been a little bit lower than here back in 2023. But outside of that, this has been the floor. I'm very interested in trading IBIT options with the premiums this cheap. I wanted to kind of point out how interesting that was. That absolutely could be a driver. Couple other stocks that I'm keeping a tight eye on are AVGO. We just set up a new trade in trade zone. I'm looking for it to make some new highs. I still like IWM, and I'm keeping an eye on UEC. We saw a bunch of bullish action UEC on Wednesday. So I don't know exactly what's going on here, but I'm liking Uranium Energy Corp potentially move higher. Kind of a fun one because it's only $5.77. So there you have it, folks. Fed, pretty much stay the course. Didn't hurt anything. Market looking like it's ready to start moving higher. Russell, I think, is going to lead. And, Bitcoin options are as cheap as we've seen. So that there is a real opportunity to take some advantage of that right now. All right, folks, make sure that you're joining me every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time for our State of the Market show. We're live every day to kind of guide you through this crazy market. You don't want to miss it. All right, everybody, I'm Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. Please like, subscribe, leave a question or comment, and I will get to it. All right, everybody, have a good one.